I always wondered why I acted differently around people. For a long time, I thought I was a fake person. I was always performing to impress people or to try to be a certain way for people. Because tell me why when I'm alone, I would rather I always rather prefer to be alone, to be reading a book or to be watching a movie or just to be having a quiet time by myself. And I love that a lot. But once a lot of people come around, I change. Once like there's another human being in the room, there's this flip. I completely change. And now I'm more engaging. I'm talking to the person, I'm interacting. And it's like I'm racking my brains to try to bring up things for me to say to people or to talk about with people. And in doing all of this, there's a part of me that is craving just to be quiet and alone. And I know a lot of people out there have this experience, but perhaps it will be the reverse. When they're in public, they will not talk, they will not interact. If you don't talk to them, they wouldn't talk to you. They only speak to people they know wherever they are. And they hardly even make new friends or talk to new people. And usually, they don't even realize that there's a switch. Because these same people, when you meet them at home, they talk a lot, they are more fun. And it's like a whole different person and whole different personality. For a long time, I asked myself why I did this. Let it be clear, I'm not talking about people who consciously fake themselves, like they are trying to impress people, they fake it. You are not that way, but you are trying hard to be that way because they want something, they want to gain something. No, I'm talking about people who, like, it's natural. You don't even realize there has been a change. Once you get into the environment, it's like default. You don't realize that change has come. And for a long time, I asked myself, why did this happen to me? Why did I do this? Until I came to this realization. I soon realized that the version of myself that appears was usually dependent on the person or the people in the room. So if I'm around close friends, very close friends who know me, my behavior is different. I'm able to be free and interact with them and be myself around them. If I'm with like friends, but they're not too close, the way I behave is different. If I'm at church, the way I behave was different. If there is someone I respect a lot and the person is around, my behavior changes. So I realized this behavior was mainly like dependent on the people around. But then I asked myself another question. Why was this the case? Why was it like this? It turns out it all came from the need for acceptance. So I changed the way I am because I would want to be accepted by whoever I am with or I'm around. So if there is someone who I respect a lot around, the need for acceptance from that person would cause me to act in a way that I think this person would approve of. If I'm with close friends, I want them to accept me for who I am. That is why I behave that way. So depending on who is around, that need for acceptance, that is why we act the way we do. So someone will try so hard to be funny in a group, even though they are not, it's clearly not working, but they want to be accepted. And for most people, they will say what they think people want to hear from them. And others will also remain quiet because for them, being that way means that we to get the acceptance they are looking for. So the people will ask themselves, what if people don't like the real me? What if I am boring? What if I say the wrong things? What if I am not accepted? That fear is a natural human thing where humans are social beings. So we always want to belong to a group. We always want to be accepted. And that is fine. But I think it's worth being accepted as who you are than a version of you that is not who you are. So I started doing this. I started looking at the people who I was very free around and analyze myself how I was whenever I'm with these people. It turns out that is who I really am. Because when I'm with my close friends, the way I behave is similar to the way I behave when I am just alone. So then I came to have my identity and I push this forward to anybody I meet. So whenever I meet you, I'm consciously telling myself that do not change. Do not try to evolve. Do not just be yourself and let this person see you for who you are. If they accept and love you for who you are, then it's a plus because you will have a true relationship with this person and they will not have an impression or an expectation of you that maybe later in life they're going to be disappointed or surprised. Now, the truth is, everyone acts slightly different in different places based on where you are. You act differently. The goal isn't to act the same wherever you are, but the goal is to be so comfortable with who you are everywhere so that you don't have the need to perform or to fake anything for people to accept you. So ask yourself, which version of you are you most comfortable with? And which version of you do you think or do you want people to know? And whenever you meet someone, just lead with that and see where it takes you. I'm sure and definite that that's maybe the best version of you that will help you. Bye.